It's so freaking hot here, you guys. Oops. Hey Pam, how are you? It's freaking hot here. How'd you like it? Huh? You found my ring? Is that the kitty tore up? Why don't you go get back in your bed and watch Stuart Little, please? Thank you. Well, I don't even know what the temperature is here. I didn't check, but I know it feels hot. That's probably 90. Hey, get out of the fridge. It's bedtime. Go get in bed. Hey Bonnie, how are you? I already got my kitchen cleaned up. I needed to get it cleaned tonight because I was gonna do a video today and I didn't. And I need to do it tomorrow before I go grocery shopping because I'm gonna show you like how I like prepare to go grocery shopping and all of that. I'm doing better. I had a migraine yesterday, as we discussed yesterday, and I've been waking up with them almost every day for the last 2 weeks. But I didn't wake up with one this morning, but at about 11 o'clock I started getting one, so, but it's gone. I took some medicine, it's gone. Thank the Lord. We had hamburgers and tater tots for dinner. I don't know what's causing them, but I started getting them chronically when I was 12, and I've tried every medicine under the sun and nothing works. I went to chiropractors, that didn't work. I cut out caffeine. Like, I cut out caffeine to the extreme, like I wasn't even allowed to eat chocolate, because chocolate has caffeine in it. Like 0% caffeine was what I was allowed to have. That didn't work. Drinking just water and no pop or coffee or anything like that didn't work. I've had every test in the book you can get for head things done. They say it's caused from miscellaneous. Delson, I'm gonna get your dad. They say it's caused from a misaligned vertebrae in my neck, so that's why I went to the chiropractor. But that just seemed to make them worse, so I stopped going. And then when I was about 15, so I was having them like every day from the time I was 12 to like the time I was 15. And then I forgot to turn my phone down again. Let me do that. When I was 15, they just kind of, they didn't stop, but I would only have them like, they went from every day to like every 3 days, and then they just kind of got further and fewer between, and I was only, when I turned 16, I was only having like one every 3 or 4 months. And then when I turned 20, I didn't get any. I didn't get any for like 2 or 3 years. My blood pressure is good, Pam. They even checked that. Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, Mama.
What?
Can I use that black fan? Because I'm hot.
No, your dad's using it right now. You'll have to wait. They did say something about, I don't know, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, and it's been 16, 14 or 15 years since I've been to the doctor for it, because when I was like 13 or 14, I just told my mom, I'm done going to the doctor. They're not helping me. I'm done. Hey, Lori. Hey, Mimi. So, we're just talking about my migraines. What was I saying? I stopped going to the doctor. The last doctor I had, when I was like 13 or 14, I don't know, explained to me something about your body does this thing where it like makes this natural caffeine type thing, and my body doesn't make as much as everybody else's or something. I don't know. So it's the misaligned vertebrae or the weird caffeine thing. I don't know. So I have to like have a weird balance. I seen your freezer meal PDF on Crystal's video. I'm going to check out your PDFs. What is your Etsy shop name? So it's Selling Shenanigans, and selling is a capital S, shenanigans is a capital S, and it's all one word. Now, don't make fun of me too much. What's on there, a lot of what's on there are just like first drafts and stuff. So eventually, when I get, better at it, I'll put new ones up there, but we were just talking about migraines and how I've had them since I was 12, and they went away for a while and now they're back, and doctors say it's a misaligned vertebrae or a weird caffeine thing. I don't know. I just tend to deal with them. I've tried every prescription medication there is, shots, to help when I get them, and nothing they sell like they give you prescribed for migraines has ever actually helped. Doesn't help with the pain, doesn't help curb them, nothing. Excedrin, I found Excedrin what was I saying? Excedrin, you're only supposed to take like 2 pills every 6 hours or whatever it is. But usually I have to take 2, wait 2 to 3 hours, take another 2, wait 2 to 3 hours, take another 2, and then my migraine's finally gone. I know that's probably not safe to do, it's probably dangerous, it's probably not good for you, but I've got 3 kids, I can't be laid up in bed all day with a migraine, you know? Did I miss a lot of school? I can't remember. I think in the beginning, like the first month or so, maybe I did. But, a lot of my teachers were really good about, as long as, like, my mom came up there and got my schoolwork, and I did it, they wouldn't count me absent, so it didn't count against me. But after the first month, I kind of just suffered through and went on with my life. Unless they were really bad. Like, I've had a couple of times in the last 16 years. Actually, Lori, what I was saying when you first popped on was, your body makes this thing that's kind of like a natural caffeine, My body doesn't make as much as normal people do, and so they said, this was when I was like 13 or 14, they said that the cause could be since my body doesn't make that natural caffeine as much as it should, or whatever it is, that I should have more caffeine, because we tried cutting out caffeine altogether to the point where I couldn't even eat chocolate, because chocolate, if you didn't know, has caffeine in it. Like, there are things that you wouldn't think have caffeine in them that do, and so, yeah, and cutting out caffeine didn't help. Yeah, so I don't know. But how's everybody doing tonight? What's these? What's these? Oh, Bonnie, you found me. That's what that was. So what everybody else have for dinner? We had hamburgers and tater tots. Whew. I literally couldn't function as an adult. Ooh, stir fry, Pam. What kind of stir fry? Beef, pork, chicken, veggie. Did you use noodles, rice? Rice noodles, udon noodles? No noodles? Was it good? I've never tried any of the stir fry kits. I've always just made my own. Maybe tonight when I end the live, I'll actually end it right so YouTube doesn't say I was streaming for 7 hours. Oh, it's not that hard, Pam. I have a video. It's not that hard. Yeah. It's, yeah, it's literally just some meat with some vegetables and some rice noodles in a skillet with some teriyaki sauce, a little bit of soy sauce, some garlic, some salt, some pepper, and you're golden. Usually I use bok choy, broccoli, carrots, and onions. I think that's what I use. Green onions also. So while we're on the subject of videos, what would you guys like to see, like, for real? Like, I need people to, like, comment on my videos or send me emails or Instagram messages telling me, like, dishes they would like to learn how to make. And so I will make them, or recipes that you found that maybe you're too intimidated to try that you would like me to try for you and let you know if it's good. If it's like beginner level or hard, because I know sometimes in recipes they put these words in there that will make you think it's harder than it is. So I need people to let me know. And also, ooh, crock pot. See, my crock pot mainly comes out in the fall and the winter because, look, Pam, I was telling you how hot I was and I'm under a blanket. No wonder I'm so hot. Yeah, my crock pot usually makes its appearances in the fall and winter. I do a lot of crock pot things, but I do need to go through my kitchen and reorganize it. Hey, Tasha, how are you? I was gonna say something to you, Tasha, and I can't remember what it is. Also, do you guys want to see more baking videos, or do you like the dinner videos more? Like, do you like the dinner videos more because it gives you more dinner ideas? Or would you like to see more, like, dessert type dishes? Or maybe throw in some breakfasts or some lunches. Except for y'all know how we do lunch here. My kids eat pizza rolls and microwave burritos most of the time. Do you want to see more of me like doing my husband's meal preps like I've been doing, or are y'all not interested in that? Like, I need some feedback. Do you guys want me to keep it like strictly cooking and cleaning? You want, and like day in the lives? Or would y'all like to maybe see me branch out into other parts and see other parts of me, hobbies and things I have? I don't really have that many. But, ooh, baking. Okay, so this is what I need y'all to do. I do have a few baking recipes up my sleeve, you know, because that's my favorite thing to do is bake. You put Hubble again, Pam. But I need you guys to either email me some recipes you want me to try, or the names of dishes you want me to try. Literally anything. Anything you want me to do, either email it, Instagram it, if you have my number, text it to me, comment it on videos, mail it to me, I don't know. Because that's why I haven't been putting out a lot of videos, is because, well, to be honest, like, as much as I love to cook, I've had, like, chef's block, and, like, the creativity for cooking just isn't there right now. Yeah. I am going to make, my strawberry cake, this coming week sometime. Boneless pork chops. Would you prefer them fried or baked, Pam? Delson, I will not say it again. Thanks, Lori. Because, Crystal mentioned in her video the Mandy in the Making does that sub supper. You know, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea. I don't watch Mandy in the Making, but maybe I'm gonna look into her later when I have a little extra time. But I think that would be interesting if, you know, y'all sent me, and whether it's recipes y'all already use and love, or recipes maybe you'd like to try but you don't want to spend your money trying it in case it's gross, or that's a good idea, Tasha. I could do like a $5 dinner, a $15 dinner. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Or maybe y'all are too scared to try the recipe because you don't know if it's good or it sounds intimidating or anything like that. Y'all just, anything. Shoot me some ideas, y'all. I mean, Tasha, I can make a lot of food for $15. But it wouldn't be fair. So if I do that, I would not use meat I have in my freezer, because not everybody has room to store meat in their freezer. See, okay, I did have this video idea, and tell me if you guys... That's okay, Tasha. Tell me if you guys think this is a good idea. So, you know, I thought about doing this idea. I haven't told my husband yet. He's involved. He would be in the video. Where, say, I buy like store-bought chocolate chip cookies, store-bought lasagna, just different store-bought foods like desserts and entrees and things. And then I homemade these same dishes. And he would have to taste them blindfolded and tell me which one was... Well, first I would ask him which one was better, because sometimes I think he lies to me when I cook dinner and he tells me it's delicious, so we're going to find out. But then he would also have to guess which one is store-bought and which one is homemade. What do y'all think of that idea? My husband's being suspiciously quiet. The lasagna? To be perfectly honest, I've only ever made a lasagna in a pan in my stove one time in my entire life. I have made it in my crock pot a few times. But I'm not, Hey, Marcy! I just am not a fan. My husband likes his lasagna with ricotta cheese in it, and I am not a fan of ricotta cheese. It's not the taste. The taste is fine. It's a texture thing. We're just talking about video ideas, Marcy. How I'm kind of at like a chef's block. Like, I'm having no creativity when it comes to my cooking lately, and so I was asking people to send me ideas, recipes that they are too scared to try, or just seem interesting, or maybe seem too intimidating, or just like the names of foods you've always wanted to know how to make and things like that. I don't know, I think I trust my kids more being quiet than my husband, to be honest. This is my old silicone wedding ring. My son found it and brought it to me. I don't like cottage cheese either, Bonnie. Yeah, it's less work, Pam. But I just don't think it's as good as an oven lasagna. To be honest, Tasha, that would be a great video idea. Except for I don't do that. I just put the vegetables on my kid's plate. For me, Pam, it just depends on how crazy the day was. And the thing that sucks is I usually plan my meal out in the morning, so I don't know how the day's gonna go, and by the time it's dinner time, I'm really not in the mood to cook. Yep, that's how I'm. Hey, Aaron, how are you? My daughter always likes to ask me 500 times a day what's for dinner. I could try, Marcy. Am I, like, limited to the size of this reusable shopping bag? Okay, and also, would using meat from my freezer be cheating? Or, like, things from my pantry be cheating? We could do like a collab, Marcy. Oh, see, Lori, that would never fly in my house. She wouldn't be able to cook her own meal. No, if I cook dinner, I don't care how old they are. If they're in my house and I cook dinner, they either eat it or they don't eat. I know, I'm a mean mom. We are talking about video ideas, Aaron, because my chef's block has come into play. I can't be creative right now. What if I shop my pantry and my freezer, right? I go to the grocery store, right? And I get my reusable bag, and I still make sure that if I pull from my pantry and pull from my freezer, that those things plus what I buy from the store fit in the grocery bag. I've never had chess bars, or what is it, chess cake or chess pie. And then that way, I don't have to spend the extra money buying things I already have. But I'm also not really cheating because I'm making sure it still all fits in the bag. Kind of find a compromise. I guess I need to get a reusable shopping bag. I think I have one somewhere. But see, Marcy, for you, doing that challenge would be a lot easier, right? Because you cook for just yourself. And I'm cooking for a family of 5 now. Yeah. Yeah. I am very lucky on that, Aaron. And if they did have some kind of allergy or sensory disorder or eating disorder or anything like that, then I would probably be different than I am now. And trust me, I don't make them eat. If they don't like it, I don't make them eat it. But they have to at least try it. That would be good, Tasha. Yo, I gotta go get my phone charger or I'm gonna lose you. Hold on. Then we're gonna move over here to my chair so I can plug in. Oh, we got the blue light bulb back. And I'm gonna be completely transparent now. It would only be what was I gonna say? It would just be dinners. I wouldn't be doing like breakfasts and lunches because I don't usually cook those. No, Aaron, you do completely what works for you and your family. That's absolutely right. No judgment ever from anybody here, at least. See, I have a feeling we're gonna be in that boat with Luca. He is very picky already, and he's only a year old. Yeah, Aaron. You know what? Isn't it sad that, like, 90% of the judgment you get as a parent comes from your own family? Like, I'm mean because I don't let my kids go outside and play by themselves. I'm too lenient because I tell my kids 5 times to do something before they get in trouble, or I don't make them clean their room every day, or, oh, Delson's gonna get fat because he only eats pizza rolls for breakfast, or for, not breakfast, for lunch. I shouldn't be feeding Luca Pop-Tarts for breakfast. He's too young for that. Family is horrible. Like, I love my family, but they are some of the most brutal people to their own family, you know? It's ridiculous. I should have turned that kitchen light off. The baby's crying, fighting asleep. Or I'm mean because before Christmas and birthdays I make my kids go through their toys and donate them. Since it's mostly older people in my family, I say, you got the chance to raise your kids, now I'm raising mine, it's none of your business. I'm not nice about it. But that's how you have to be with my family, because if you're nice about it, then they don't stop. You know, see where all this growth is from my postpartum hair loss? Yeah, people just don't understand unless they've been there. Like Delson, the only things he will eat for lunch are pizza rolls, or peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or chicken nuggets and french fries. That's all he will eat for lunch. I got him to eat half a ham and cheese sandwich the other day, and it took him an hour and a half to eat it. He didn't complain about it. He just took his time because he didn't really want it. But it's all I had to give him. It was before I went to the store last week and I didn't have pizza rolls. I was out of jelly. Yeah, see, I did end up sending Katie back to in-person school this past year, but that's because she just doesn't do well learning at home. I'm not a great teacher, well, not for first graders. And she just gets so distracted by her brothers, you know, because they're not, you know, doing the same thing she is, that she just didn't retain anything after they sent them home to finish out her kindergarten year. And we live in such a small town that literally where my husband works, everybody in this town works for the most part. So it's not like she was being around anybody that we weren't already in somewhat of contact with. So. And to be fair, we didn't get, in my county, we didn't get hit as hard as a lot of places by COVID. So, we were very blessed. But also, my husband was going to work, Katie was going to school, and I would go to the grocery store, and that was it. Your parents can't leave their jobs at work. They have to bring it home. Yeah, we have a restaurant here in my town that had to shut down because every employee, besides like 2 of them, tested positive for COVID. A patron came in and didn't know he had it. Yeah. But it's a I say but, not but, it doesn't make it any less bad. It's a mom and pop shop that only has like 6 employees. So when I say a whole business, like a whole restaurant shut down, you think a whole bunch of people, but there's only 6 employees. They're only open from, I think it's like 5 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. Good, Lori, good. She has, why can't people understand that they don't get to have an opinion about what you do with your children? And they can have their opinion, but it's none of your business. They don't need to tell you their opinion. Yeah, I did hear that cities may be shutting back down again too, Bonnie. Yeah, it is harder on mom and pops, but they should be reopening back up on Monday, I think it is. Yeah, one of the best pieces of advice I've ever received is other people's opinion of you is none of your business. What other people think of you is none of your business. None at all. What is my hair doing right here, you guys? So, Marcy, how are you today? I think, Lori, in my opinion, yes, it's hard on the older kids too, being away from their friends, not having that interaction. But I think actually the smaller kids are more of the ones who suffer because they're just starting to get that interaction and making these friendships, and they don't quite understand I don't get to see my friends anymore, and they don't really understand it, whereas the older kids, they kind of understand, this is what's going on, this is for the betterment of society, this is for, the health of our country, our city, So I think even though it does have an impact on the older kids, it has less of an impact on the older kids than it does the younger kids. Not that that makes the impact any less valid, but I think your parents are totally off base with that one, in my opinion. And your daughter could be an introvert, and they don't seem like they know your daughter very well. So if your daughter is an introvert, then not having to go and be around all those people may actually be better for her. Yep, Lori. I mean, and even if you are doing the last one also, mind your business and stay in your lane. You know? Like, here's my thing. Unless we are in a committed, monogamous relationship, mind your business. Mind your business. Unless I tell you my business, mind it. Mind your own. Oh, you heard Joe Blow say this was happening? Guess what? If it didn't come out of my mouth, then guess what? It's probably not happening. And even if it is, I don't want you to know about it. Well, my ex told me I shouldn't homeschool my son, and he hated my decision. But you know what? He moved states away and hasn't even visited in 5 years. So I will decide what's best. Yeah, Bonnie, you do that. Hey, Wendy! No need to be sorry. Our daughter had friends, but they were backstabbers, so that gave a bad taste of friends for her, sadly. Yeah. Teenagers and kids are just ruthless. Yeah, Bonnie, he has no say. Yep, you're never late here, Wendy. We're just chit-chatting. Janice, oh my god. Sorry, Janice. Why did I think you were Wendy? I'm so sorry, Janice. Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't really into drama either, and I didn't really have many friends. I'm so sorry, Janice, again. Your bird called you a jerk? What'd you do? Delson? That boy will not go to sleep. What is his deal? Yo, look at this side of my hair. It's crazy.
Don't want to pee my bed.
What? You don't want to pee in your bed?
No, it's yucky.
Then go potty.
Oh.
Dang. That's kind of funny, Janice. I don't put my kids to sleep. I just put them in their rooms and tell them to go to sleep. I have an aunt named Cricket, Janice, but she spells hers with a K.
Your son is not to have any more food in his room. There's freaking.
I didn't know he had food in his room.
We had Cheez-Its and then there's goldfish crushed up all over his floor.
Oh, guess I'll be vacuuming his room. I wish we didn't have carpet, you guys. I hate carpet. I feel like my hair looks like I'm trying to do the Snooki thing today, but I'm not, I promise. I need to brush it, you guys. It's a mess. Some are family, friends, and others I can see exactly what she is doing. Yeah. My son what? There we go. That's funny. I don't know where Nova is right now. Nova! Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Mommy, what's something else?
I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, he did say my son. We say that to each other when we're mad at one of the kids. My migraine is so much better now. We talked about that earlier. Yes, he said my son because he was in trouble. And when I get on to him, I tell my husband, your son. You know, it's just a funny thing we do. But my migraine is good. I took it. I didn't wake up with one this morning, which I have been waking up with one like every day for the past 2 weeks. But I spoke too soon this morning and it hit me at like 11 o'clock, and so I took some medicine. I laid down. So. We also argue about where our kids get their attitude and temper from. It ain't me. No, they get their attitude from me, that's for sure, but their temper they don't get from me. I have a very long fuse with a giant stick of dynamite at the end of it, so once you get there, you better watch out, but it takes a while. My husband has a very short fuse, and so do my children. Yeah, Lori. Hopefully I don't wake up with it tomorrow because I have to go to Walmart. Hell on earth. I also think it may have to do something with my glasses. I think I need a new prescription. Luckily my appointment is coming up in September or October. No, I'll just call them straight their dad's name. When they're acting a fool, I'll say, okay, Zach. That'll be nice, Janice, to be off for 9 days. Hi, honey, what are you looking for?
Where are my cotton swabs at?
Your cotton pads?
Yeah, they're all gone.
They're in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
They're in the kids' bathroom drawer.
Why are they in my drawer?
Don't ask me. When I organized the drawers, they were in there. My kids are definitely smartasses. My kids are definitely full of sass. And they definitely come by that honestly. Here's Novi. She found us. Say hello to your friends. They all want to say hi to you. Say hello. She looks like she's in a bad mood. Sit here. She's a spoiled kitty. She's a spoiled kitty. I'm part-time, so my time off is unpaid, but I don't care. I need a rest. I hope to pick raspberries and make jam and maybe have a few beach days in there. Oh, that'll be fun, Janice. That'll be real fun. Tomorrow's my brother's birthday. And in 4 days is my mom's birthday. And in, what is it now? 8 days is my birthday. Her name is Nova. Nova Wren is her name, but we call her Nova Scotia. She likes to be called Nova Scotia. She really likes it when you pet right here. That's her favorite. That's her favorite right here. Oh, no, she likes this ear the best. See, when I go over here, she turns her head. There you go, baby. And give you scratchies. Alright, alright. Y'all see that? The way she looked at me when I stopped? This cat, so every night after I get off my live, I get my phone, I get my charger. Your boyfriend went in the other room. Mischief went in the other room. He did not want to see you today. I get my phone, I get my charger, I go in the kitchen. Yet she constantly purrs, like never stops. But I go in the kitchen, I get one of my kids' toddler cups, and I pour some milk in it. I grab my 2 packs of Oreos, my 2 6-packs of Oreos. I go to my room, and I put my milk down so I can go in the bathroom and give her food. And she always jumps up on my bedside table and tries to drink my milk. What is wrong with her? She's been a little mad at me because I forgot to get her wet food when I was at the store last week, and so she's only had a can this week, and usually she gets it every other day or every 2 days. And so she's a little mad at me this week, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Mama will remember tomorrow. Hopefully. Hey, Melody, how are you? They were just watching me pet my cat. I know they make kitty milk, but I don't think she'd drink it. She only wants regular milk. I need to get her some cat grass in the house because she always wants to go out in the front yard and eat the grass. But I'm afraid she will run away and get smashed. I'm cooking chicken breasts in the oven currently. They've been in a marinade since last night. Ooh, what kind of marinade? And is it boneless, skinless chicken breast or bone-in, skin-on chicken breast? Alright, I gotta go fix my son's TV so he'll go back to bed. Sorry, Nova. Okay, what did I miss? I'm doing good. I just made it home, had another long day out doing wedding stuff. I bet you're so ready for all the wedding errands and meetings and picking out stuff and picking up stuff and buying stuff and paying for stuff. I bet you're ready for all that to be over. How do I plan out my meals, Bonnie? Basically, just use one of my, PDFs, and I just sit there like this and think, what sounds good? I ask my husband what sounds good. I ask my kids what sounds good, even though I already know what they're going to say. Every week my daughter will say homemade burritos and sausage gravy, and my son will say chicken nuggets and french fries and spaghetti. That's what they say every week. I ask my husband what sounds good. I look and see what I have. I plan on filming this and filming a video of me doing everything I do before I go grocery shopping tomorrow. But that probably won't be up till Friday, and tomorrow will be my actual grocery haul. I know that's going to be backwards, but I was supposed to film that today, and I didn't because my migraine. And so, yeah. Boneless skinless chicken breasts. They're in a Kraft salad dressing marinade. Italian with lime. Sounds pretty good. What is it now? 37 days, Melody? You said last night 38? So what, you're getting married on August 22nd, right? Did I do that math right? Crystal and Kat have me wanting to do those freezer meals. I know Kat has been, like, really saying she doesn't... It's not that she doesn't want to do the freezer meal, she just doesn't think she has the space for it. But she may still do it, I don't know. Hey, Nikki! How are you? But, Bonnie, I'll let you in on a little secret. I may potentially be talking about a new PDF release tomorrow. So, there's that. Oh, 21st. I was one day off. Because I did 38 instead of 37. My bad. I have a master list in here. I don't have it written down. I should probably write it down. Tasha, Melody. Not Trisha. I think Marcy left. Or maybe she's just listening. Yes. She's Tasha with an O. We do have another Tasha with an A, but... yeah. That would be a good idea. Nikki, we're never late here. That's me, Tasha. I always tell people, as long as you don't call me the C word, I'll answer to just about anything. Yeah, I need to go in, you guys, and I noticed on hers, on the top section, the words weren't put all the way up at the top. They were kind of down lower, so I need to fix that, and I saw a few more little things I need to fix on there. I didn't realize it until she was using it, because I don't... Okay, full transparency, I made that PDF because Chrissy mentioned wanting to do a collab, and I never heard anything else about it, so I just did it and put it out there myself. And I don't do freezer meals. I need to get a few in the freezer for when my husband has to have his surgery, because I'm sure at least for the first week or two I'm going to be too busy, like taking care of him, and he's not going to be able to help me take care of the kids, so I'm going to be doing a lot. So I do need to get at least, I think, 4 or 5 meals in the freezer for when that happens. But to be honest, I've never made a freezer meal a day in my life. I have a deep freezer. I just have to do smaller meals because most of the stuff I plan and freeze, my son won't eat most of the stuff. Or, Bonnie, what you could do... Well, I guess this would technically still be doing smaller meals. You can get, like like those little tiny aluminum loaf pans, and instead of doing like Crystal was doing, what was it, like 12 meals, you could only do 2 or 3 and just have them in individual servings, and so it's like a TV dinner. I want to start making doubles of things for the freezer, especially things like lasagna. If I'm making one for supper, make 2 and freeze 1. That sounds like a good idea, Janice. Or I want to at least like get some proteins already cooked up and in the freezer, so that way I just have to take them out and warm them up. And then just add some sides, you know what I mean? Like get the main dish done. Like if you wanted to do lasagna, Bonnie, you could just take those loaf pans and like half a regular lasagna recipe and make like 3 or 4 servings in just that lasagna pan. A video of homemade pot pies. Lori, I've only ever made one pot pie before in my life, and it used biscuits or croissant rolls or something, and it didn't turn out. Alright, Marcy, you have a good day. It didn't turn out very good, so maybe I need to find another recipe for a chicken pot pie and try that. I'm gonna try, Marcy. I gotta go to Walmart. So we'll see. And we love you too, Marcy. Her name is Lori, Janice. With tortillas? You can make a pot pie with tortillas? Pam, send me the recipe. See, but I'm not a big fan of pot pies either. Sounds good, Pam. And do y'all watch the YouTube, the Tasty YouTube channel? Are you going to bed too, Aaron? Good night. Yo, I think this is the most people we've ever had on a live at once. Because I was going to say, if you guys do watch them, would y'all be interested in me trying to make some of their recipes and seeing if they're actually good? Or maybe trying some of the hacks that they use and seeing they're actually worth doing? Alright, good night, Aaron. Have fun. Tell hubby we all said hi here. I need to turn this way. There we go. Too far. Oop, too far again. There we go. Yeah, Janice, I was always intimidated by pie crust too until I made it for the first time, maybe 2 years ago. But it's actually fairly easy. I feel like I have a really defined Cupid's bow, you guys. Like, I don't need to put highlighter on it. I feel like it's already good enough. Not that I wear much makeup anyways. Or like, would you guys like me to test out like TikTok cooking hacks to see if they're actually good and work, or anything really? Because that would be kind of fun, I think. Do y'all even watch TikTok? I know Lori does. I wouldn't say perfect, Tasha. That's a big word. This, Nikki, right here, this little divot above your lip, between your nose and your lip, that's a Cupid's bow. I need to watch that, Lori. I haven't been on, what's the app we're on right now, you guys? YouTube. Much today. Only to watch Crystal's video, Kat's videos, and I may have watched one more earlier this morning. It's not that TikTok drives me crazy, Bonnie. It just sucks me in. Like last night, my husband sent me a TikTok while we were on live, and when I got in bed, I finally looked at it. And then I was scrolling through TikTok for an hour and a half. No, Novi, no. I mean, I still got it on my phone because, you know, when you're like bored. No, Novi, you're going to knock them over and make them sick. No. Yes, you can schedule a video to go live and just schedule it, or you can set it as a premiere, which means you can comment back and forth with people watching it. I'm sure you'll come across it when I really need a laugh again. Lori, you've never watched TikTok, Pam? Good. Don't. It's a time suck. Stay away. If you want to continue to be productive, stay away. See, like right now, the way the light's hitting my eyes make them look a different color than they looked the other night. Are we going to go through this again? Tasha, you said Pam is a time sucker, and I was about to say, Tasha, that's rude, and we're not rude here. Oh, that was funny, Tasha. Pam is not a time suck. You guys know Pam is the real MVP. So I showed y'all those planner pages, right? And I sent them to her for her to try out, and she really likes them. So thanks, Pam, for trying them out for me. My dogs are whining. They're whining. You know why they're whining? Because the cat's over there tormenting them. She likes to do that. I think she's over there. I was hoping Kat would pop on here so we could chit-chat about something, but I think she was at the gym and now she's spending time with her husband. Yeah, Pam, I saw you bought it, and I was like, why is she buying it? I gave it to her for free, but thanks for the support. I really appreciate it that even though you got it for free, you paid for it. So that must mean you really love it if you bought it even though you got it for free. I know it's because you're supportive, Pam, but I feel bad that you bought it after I gave it to you for free. But hey, I appreciate the support, I really do. You guys, I was so proud of myself. I made $12 in sales and got $6 and like 78 cents of that into my bank account. Look at me go. My husband thinks I'm selling myself short and selling some of these things for too little money, but I don't want to get rich. I just want to make a little extra money. You know what I mean? And yes, Janice, we know each other pretty well. I mean, we don't know like a lot of intimate details, but I think we do know a lot about each other. And I'm just starting out also is what I told him, and so I don't want to be charging like the stuff that I'm making when I'm new the same amount that I would be charging after I've been doing it for a year and am 100 times better at it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Janice, so how's that going? Y'all, my tan lines are ridiculous. Like, look. Is this tan line not ridiculous? Y'all see that? Y'all can't really see it because of the dark. But look, is that not ridiculous? Look at that tan line. Let's see, right now in here is Pam. She goes by her real name. Every Day I'm Winging It is Janice. One Life with the Plan is Tasha. Who else is in here? Mystic Soul is Lori. Erin goes by her name. Bonnie's Journey's name is obviously Bonnie. Busy Life, Busy Wife, she's not on here tonight. Her name is Wendy. Who else was on here, you guys? Help me remember. Lady B92 is Marcy. Calculated to the T was Melody. And I think that's everybody who joined us tonight. Right? Yeah. Ooh, chocolate dipped ice cream cone. Yes, I know what we call it, Nikki. It's a farmer's tan. It's from all that walking I do. The jam orders have been okay, but between that and work in the house, I'm tired. I bet, Janice, I could never. You're welcome. Ooh, that would be a good idea. Except for, y'all know, it's either all in or all out for me. Like, it's either I'm making like a full, takes an hour and a half to cook, or we're doing like frozen, or eat takeout. Like that's, I mean, I guess I got a few. More phone kisses from Mischief for Nova. She's over there, cleaning her lady bits right now. Oh, Nikki. No. No, thank you. Doing what? Did I miss something, Bonnie? Did I miss your comment? I made strawberry jam one time. I can do tomatoes every summer, though. Oh. No, Nikki, I wouldn't want to work 9 days straight. When I worked at Family Dollar, I worked, like 7 months straight without a day off. Except for to go to my husband's grandpa's funeral for 3 days. There goes news with that. What? What are we talking about? I'm confused. I'm always confused. You wanted good news to go with that? Good news to go with what? We have a tomato festival here every July. We have an ice cream social, which is basically businesses put up tents and sell crap. And they have a, what's that called, where girls put on dresses and walk on the stage. Pageants, and I almost called it a contestant. No, they are contestants in the pageant. It is not called a contestant. And there's like bouncy houses and stuff, but it costs like $10 for your kids to go on the bouncy house for like 20 minutes. No, thank you. There is good news to go with that bad news of working 9 days straight. What's the good news? You're taking vacation after that? Going to Disneyland, the happiest place on earth? You're coming to visit me? I need somebody to come visit me. Oh, well then what's the good news? Spit it out! When I worked at Family Dollar, I worked 2 weeks of open to close. Bonnie, it's hard enough getting through 0 days of work. I do not go to work, and it's hard.
Mama, there is some hair stuck in my throat.
There's hair stuck in your throat? Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Can I get a little drink?
A little drink?
Okay.
Hey, Wendy, I was just talking about your girlfriend. But I got offered a full-time position at the hospital Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Go, girl!
Can I bring this in my room?
Nope. Hey, Wendy, I really missed you. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I know you're going through a rough time right now. I've really been praying for you.
Is Wendy sick?
Well, she was sick, and then she had to go. Wendy, I'm sorry if you don't want to hear this, but my daughter's asking if you were sick. She was sick, but then she had to go. Here, I'll mute the mic just in case you don't want everybody else to know. Okay. I hope that actually muted the audio and you didn't hear me. Because I don't know if Wendy wants her business out there like that. Oh, none of y'all. Well, I don't know if y'all want your business out. Did Mimi leave? I didn't even see her say bad. Or say bad. Nope, say bye. Did y'all read my lips? On top of everything else, Lori, you ended up, or not Lori, her comment popped up and I read it as I was talking. After everything else going on, Wendy, you ended up in urgent care today. Are you okay? Damn. When it rains, it pours, you guys. Murphy definitely went to Wendy's house. Wendy, you need to kick Murphy out of there. Kick Murphy out. Tell him to get to stepping, kick rocks. Okay, Lori, this is going to be an insensitive question, but I saw that you said nope. So if I offend you asking this question, I'm sorry. Um, I know you like have bad vision. Can you even see like good enough to read lips? I'll be praying, Wendy. Man. Man, oh man. I'll be praying Murphy gets the hell out of Dodge like quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you got enough going on. Between your mom and all that other stuff. Is that who you were telling me about earlier, or is this a whole different one? Good night, Bonnie. I will probably talk to you tomorrow, because every day in July, as long as nobody else is live, this is right where we're going to be. Or unless, like, something crazy happens to prevent me from being here. It's the same one? Man. Man, oh man. I will definitely be praying. My pops has been throwing up stomach acid today. They're freaking out thinking he's like sick or something, but really it's just acid reflux. His stomach pills aren't working. It's a whole mess. But my adopted mom worries a lot because he doesn't have, he's not in the best health, so. We all love you, Wendy. We all love you. Just remember that when you're having a bad day like today. Where did that scar come from? Have I always had that scar, you guys, right there on my forehead? I mean, I know I've always had this one. This one's from a chicken pox. But I don't ever remember this one being there. Y'all see how rough my skin's looking right now? You don't like me being this up close and personal? You know, Chrissy's always telling me, who's Tracy? Anyways, she's always talking about how good my skin is. No, it ain't. You get up close and personal, you can see it's so rough. That's okay. Who's Tracy, though? I'm confused. I'm on a mountain at my aunt and uncle's house. On a mountain? What mountain? Where's your aunt and uncle's house at? I got lots of mountains. Isn't one by my house? Probably not. I always feel so rude that I'm not looking at the camera, but if I look at the camera, I can't read the comments. Oh well. Oh. I was confused. I was like, is there somebody in here I don't know? I mean, if there is somebody in here I don't know, hey, I'd like to know you. In Alabama. Ooh, what part of Alabama? I got family in Alabama. They're in... They're in... Mobile, I think. I think that's the right place. Florence area. So, when I was younger, Lori, down the corner of my mouth, you know, there's veins there. And I was so pale, and my skin was so thin that you could see those two veins, and it always looked like I wrote on my face with a blue pen. I can't wait for the trolls, Lori. I'm ready for the trolls. I can't wait to have fun with the trolls. Because guess what? I can be a bigger troll. Mm-hmm. How far is that from Florence? Because I have no idea. I've only been there one time my whole life. I was gonna say something and I forgot. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Must not have been that important, you guys. Yeah, but I just remember coming home from school, my mom would ask me, why'd you write on your face? And I'm like, I didn't write on my face. My son has a natural bruise on his cheek and his butt cheek, but we both have a vein in a V shape on our forehead that pops when we're upset. He has a natural bruise. What is a natural bruise? Like, it's just always there? Sorry, I had to get up and close and personal to read that because I don't want to put my glasses down on my eyeballs. You know, I need to do something with these eyebrows. Y'all see this? Would y'all believe me if I told you I've only plucked my eyebrows like 3 times in my entire life? Oh, so a little bit, but not too far. My daughter has a birthmark on her arm. Ooh, I don't know which arm it is. But when she was a baby, it was just kind of red. And it looked like a burn mark. And people thought I burnt my daughter with a cigarette when she was a baby. Like, the day she came out of the hospital. Now it's brown, and people know I didn't burn her with a cigarette. But her brother, on the 4th of July, burned himself with a punk because we were trying to help him light a smoke bomb, and he got scared and jerked the punk and touched his other arm with it. And so his burn is in the exact same place as her birthmark, and they kind of look similar. So now I can see why people thought I burnt my daughter. You know? Me and my mom and my older brother, all 3 have the same exact chickenpox scar on our foreheads. Isn't that crazy? My brother gave me... Is this the arm? Yeah. Let me see if I can show you. It's going to be kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can show you here. You'll see this scar right here? It's really light, so Lori, sorry if you can't see it. My brother shut my arm in a car door when I was young because I wouldn't let him get in the front seat. I got in the front seat. I don't have a birthmark. You better go take that back to the bathroom and put it back on the toothpaste right now. I don't think I have any birthmarks. I do get these weird discoloration spots on, like, my chest and my neck, and it makes me look dirty, but I'm not dirty. I also have... Y'all probably don't care to see my feet, but I'm going to try and show you anyways. So y'all see that scar right there? And this is going to be hard to show you. Let's see. Nope, y'all ain't going to be able to see. So that scar on the that I just showed you on my, right above my ankle. And then there's another one on the top of my foot. They used to be combined. And it's because when I was 6 months old, my brother, who is, mind you, only a year older than me, put my mom's curling iron down on the floor in the bathroom, and I crawled over it. Yeah. So that's been fun. Okay, I'm taking this ring off. I just keep playing with it and it's annoying myself. Y'all saw, I just cleaned this kitchen. No, I'm not in the kitchen. In your early 20s. Wow. Y'all saw today in my video that yesterday morning I cleaned this living room, correct? And it looked pretty good except for the carpet needed to be shampooed. Look. Look at that. You see this mess? My kids got some splaining to do. How does it get dirty so fast? Oh, damn, Lori. I know I have evidence it was clean, but I don't care about the evidence. I don't care if people come in and see my dirty house. The point is, how does it get so dirty so fast? It's like I blink and it's just dirty again. Like, it almost makes you feel like, what's the point? And then this right here, this right here, this right here, this right here. That's all from my dog bite a couple months ago. Yeah, that was fun. I finally had to use a rack to clean a rack or a rake. I was about to say a rack to clean up the toys. Now, that's what my older two kids are for. And then when Luca gets old enough, that's what he'll be for too. Like, that may be mean, but like, I ain't doing it. Janice, honey. Listen, I keep y'all pretty much strictly to my living room and my kitchen for a reason. The rest of my house is a disaster. I have one C-section scar. I have a lot of scars you can't see that have pretty much healed over. I mean, I can see them because I know where to look, but like if I showed you guys wouldn't be able to tell. What is that? Y'all see this little freckle? That didn't come up until after I got my tattoo. Now, y'all, speaking of C-sections, I was terrified to have my C-section, right? Not only was I terrified that the epidural wouldn't work, which is what we discussed the other night, but like my sister had to have a C-section, my aunt had to have a C-section. I know plenty of people that have had to have C-sections. And they all said it was terrible, the worst experience of their life. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. When I tell you... Internal what? When I tell you I would much rather, if I ever decide to have another baby, have a C-section than give natural birth again. That's what I mean. 10 out of 10, C-section recovery was a lot easier for me than natural birth recovery. This tattoo, so I got this, probably about 3 or 4 months before I found out I was pregnant with my youngest. The 2 flowers are my 2 oldest children, so I need to get another one added. These 5 butterflies represent loved ones of mine who have passed away and are kind of, watching over my children, and I need to get a couple more butterflies added. Yes, emotional scars and mental scars are a lot worse than physical scars. Yes. Yeah. So I need to get 1 more flower added, and I need to get 3 or 4 more butterflies added. Janet, as much as when you get up and you feel like, you want to get stuff done and you want to get it all done and you want to get it all done right now and you just are going to go and do it, my biggest tip is 1 step at a time. So, set your timer for 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes, you clear off whatever surfaces you can, whether that be kitchen cabinets, tables, end tables, coffee tables, bathroom counters, any surface that you can. And I don't mean like scrubbing it, I mean just like decluttering it, taking things off of it that don't belong there. When that 10 minutes is up, you decide, okay, this 10 minutes is up. Do I feel like I can go for another 10 minutes, or do I need to sit down and rest? If you decide to go for another 10 minutes, set that timer for 10 minutes again. If you didn't finish cleaning off the surfaces, finish cleaning off the surfaces, and so on and so forth. So, Lori, I think my C-section was a lot easier than my natural birth is because a lot of people, when you have natural birth, don't think you, need help doing things and that you're just like, get up, go, you can do it, you don't need any help. I have not checked into the fly lady yet, Lori. You need to text that to me so I don't forget. And yeah, I thought about, because I've lost 4 babies to miscarriage when I was very early on, Lori, so I can't imagine the pain you're in, because I know the pain I have from just that. So I think I want to add, smaller butterflies in here for those 4, and I can't decide how I want to do that. See, I think I would want to do, and also,
Cause we're going to cry robots.
I'm about to transform into a butt whipper. He went back to his bed real quick. I think the reason also I would prefer a C-section is because a scheduled C-section. Now, an emergency C-section may be different, but it was nice not having to go through all that labor bullshit. Shannon, yes, I like to set the microwave timer for 15-minute increments and see how much I can do. Sometimes I'll work together if I find a friend online, and we'll both go clean it and then check in. Are you laughing because I said that I don't want to do that labor bullshit? I don't. It sucks. It really sucks, especially when you're in labor for like 35 hours. But hell, then even being in labor, like active labor for 3 hours really fucking sucked too. Excuse my French, you guys. I don't usually cuss that much on here. I'm sorry. But I will be completely honest, I cuss like a sailor in real life. Yours was scheduled? Mine was too, because I had placenta previa. And if I would have went into natural labor, my placenta would have came out first and I would have bled to death. Yay! That would have been so fun. I almost spit out that drink because I made myself laugh. Oh, I'm gonna transform into a butt whipper? Yeah. He went to his bed real quick, fast, and in a hurry. My C-section 21 years ago followed. Oh no, thank you, Janice. No. Nah. Nope, that's a big no-go for me. I was in... Altogether, from like first contraction to pushing out my daughter, I was in labor for like 35 hours. With my son, from first contraction to when he was born, I was in labor for just over 12 hours. But with both of them, I only pushed for literally 5 minutes. It was like, push through a contraction, then take the break, then push through another contraction. They were here. Like 3 or 4 pushes each. That was it. Cool beans, Lori. Cool beans. I'll look at that after this. Why do I keep forgetting what I'm going to say? What is wrong with me, you guys? What is wrong with my brain? I also almost didn't pronounce the W in wrong and almost said it funny. Pamela, yep, 3.5 hours of pushing and nada. Ended up falling asleep. Nah, Janice, no thank you. Ain't doing it. Oh no, Lori. No. We don't have... We did think that my husband was going to have to deliver Delson in the car on the way to the doctor's appointment. And I do have a friend who just had a baby a couple weeks ago, and she kept going to the hospital, and they kept saying she wasn't progressing fast enough, so they kept sending her home, and she ended up... Her mom and one of our other friends ended up catching the baby at home. Yeah. Nope. See, stories like this make me not want to have another baby. Like, no go. Does anybody else just like to smush their face in weird ways and see what it looks like? Or is that just me? Yeah, I like to just smush my face. Okay, I'm done being a weirdo now, you guys. Go to the hospice. English apparently is no longer my first language. Got to the hospital and basically got me on the bed and delivered. Thank God I didn't. I was home alone. Yeah, thank goodness. Peanut. I can hear Luca's music playing. Peanut butter. What, when I smush my face? See, I always thought it would be so cool to help, like, somebody deliver a baby not in a hospital, but also, nope. Just having a staring contest with myself. Oh, I was also going to ask you. So, what would y'all feel if, like, I typed up some of my recipes, typey on the computer, on, Canva, you know, made cute little pages with my recipes, and, like, put them on Etsy for, like, $1? How would y'all feel about that? Would y'all buy them? Like my German chocolate cake recipe, or my chocolate chip cake? Chocolate chip cake? Nope. Chocolate cake. Oh my goodness, you guys. Stop. Slow down. Form your words. Then speak. Or like my chocolate chip cookie recipe. Or maybe my stir fry. Or maybe something else. What do you think? No? Cool. Or maybe make a cookbook, like a digital cookbook, and sell it for like $5. Bye, Pam. Love you. Like, would you prefer me do it like individual recipes and only sell them for like $1? Or like put together like a digital cookbook? Or what? What do you need? Some pastries. What? Some pastries. What do you need? Some pastries? What do you mean, do I need pastries? Oh, what about? What about pastries? I can do pastries. I can do... I don't know, my brain's dead right now, you guys. German chocolate cake? You've never had German chocolate cake? Oh, no. Speaking of that, Janice, when are you going to try making the German chocolate cake? I saw on Facebook you said you were going to do it. Like, for some reason, when you said, what do you need, some pastries, my brain read it as, what do you need, some pasties? And I was about to be like, why do I need pasties? What do I need pasties for? I ain't going topless. What I was trying to say was, what if you did a challenge on how to make pastries? What kind of pastries? Like, what kind of what pastry would you like to see, Tasha? Yeah, I was about to say, the only time I go topless is when it's just my husband around, so what do I need pasties for? Alright, Lori. Tell your daughter I said goodnight. Alright, Tasha. Challenge accepted. May take me a couple weeks to come up with the idea. Yo, but it's only a challenge if somebody's doing it with me, right? So, you gonna do it with me, Tasha? Like, take two different recipes for the same thing, cook them both, and see which one's better? Or, like, make somebody else's recipe and make my recipe, and see which one's better, because let's all face it, I would pick mine every time. You know what I would love to do? I would love to find somebody else who does cooking videos, swap recipes, and do a collab that way. And also, I would like to take somebody, once I get a camera, because this will be a lot easier when I have two things I can use at the same time. I want to take somebody who literally doesn't like cooking, doesn't know how to cook, or maybe knows how to cook and just doesn't like to, or whatever. If you want the coconut pecan icing, Janice, there should be a recipe for it on the inside of the box of the German chocolate. And I would like to do a Zoom call with them. And this is why I need a camera, so I can do the Zoom call and film it of me teaching them a recipe. Wouldn't that be so fun? I guess I could just like screen record my phone, right? But then you would only see one of us. I don't know. Or like FaceTime or something. The recipe I use for my German chocolate cake is basically the recipe on the inside of that box. And the icing recipe should also be on the inside of the box. You should need coconut, sweetened condensed milk, sugar, pecans, and maybe an egg for the icing. I can't remember off the top of my head. I used cream cheese icing on mine though. Look at here, we just got some ideas. I just gotta find some willing participant. You, Kat, Wendy's just now starting to dip her toes into cooking. I don't know. I get the vibe Tasha doesn't really like to cook too much. I really think it'd be fun to do it with Chrissy, but I don't know if I could get her down for that. Maybe I could. But I think it'd be really cool to find somebody who, like has a different hobby or a different skill set. What was I saying? Somebody who has like a different skill set or a different hobby or something, and we could do like a collab where in my video I teach them how to like make chocolate chip cookies, and then in their video they teach me how to do XYZ, you know? I think that'd be a fun collab to do. Plus everybody gets to learn. Alright, speaking of cookies, I'm gonna give y'all the best tip I can give you for cookies. Because I keep seeing Facebook videos of the best cookies ever. If you do not cream your sugars with your butters or your oils, you're doing it wrong. Wrongsies, wrongzos. Sometimes I wish my husband would be... I'm assuming the cake recipe is inside the box as well. I will find out when I go to make it. Yes, the cake recipe is inside the box. There's a recipe for the cupcakes, which is for some reason different than the 3-tier cake. Not 3-tier. 3-layer cake. Sometimes I wish my husband would cook for me, and then I'm like, nah fam. I'll do the cooking. Can y'all believe we've already been on here for 2 hours almost? 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 45 seconds. It doesn't feel like that long. Like, I feel like my dog just made a weird noise. I bet my husband's asleep at his computer desk. I'd almost bet on it. I don't know yet, Janice. Maybe we could do, especially since we're in different countries, Janice, maybe we could swap recipes and just do a collab where I make one of your recipes and you make one of my recipes. I'll just have to make sure with you that you can get all the ingredients that I get here and vice versa, you know? That could be fun. And then we both just film making it and shout each other out. That would be fun. I would, Lori, but he's not in a very good mood today, so. My dog literally just made a noise. This sounded like a paintball gun going off. I also, I love to cook also, but baking is my favorite. Or maybe even, Janice, we can swap recipes for the same thing, like cookie recipes or something. Cook, then bake. You'd rather cook, Wendy, and then bake? Nikki, not TMI. We talk about everything here. We were just talking about balls yesterday. They do still teach home ec, except for it's an elective. They only make you take a FACS class. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the depot shot. And I know most of the time you don't get a period, but since I have had Luca and been on it, I've been getting a period. And I haven't lately, and I was a little bit suspicious, but luckily, nah, thank goodness. Thank the Lord. Yeah, no, they do teach, like, they have a special cooking class, and a special this class, and a special that class, but they do have a family and consumer science class that, at least in Arkansas, that is a required class to take, and they do like a, what's it called? A unit on all of the different ones, but it's nothing like it used to be. Well, Lori, I hope it's quick for you. My mom has supposedly been going through menopause for the last almost 5 years. I get the depot shot, Nikki, because ain't nobody sticking nothing up my coochie, ain't nobody putting an implant in my arm, and I would forget to take the pill. So, like, I'm not getting some foreign object. I have a cousin, and she had the implant in her arm, and it, exploded. No thanks. And I've heard too many horror stories of IUDs like moving around and like getting implanted inside the uterus and like certain no, nah, I'm good on that, fam. Nope. And everybody's like, well, it doesn't happen to everybody. I'm like, yeah. My luck, it would happen to me. Nah, thanks. I did test, Lori. Don't worry. I am a chronic test taker, even when I know there's no way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can come up with something, Janice. You're my friend on Facebook. You got me on Instagram. My emails and all my videos. We'll get together. We'll discuss it. Now, if we do decide to have another baby and I have another C-section, I'm just going to tell him to make it to where there's no possible way. I know somebody who's gotten pregnant on every form of birth control. Like, my mom got pregnant on birth control twice. I've had friends get pregnant on birth control, on IUDs, the arm implant, the shot, the pills. My mom even got pregnant after having her tubes tied. And my dad even got someone pregnant after having a vasectomy, so there you go. There's that. It just goes to show that there is, unless you just get the baby making factory taken out of you, there is no guarantee that it ain't gonna happen. And I mean the whole factory taken out. Like, don't just shut it down. Demolish it. Alright, you guys. It is 10:10 here. I'm going to try and get up before everybody else so I can get that video filmed without a bunch of kids squawking like pterodactyls in the background. I had to have an ablation. What's an ablation? Lori, what's an ablation? Now I can't get off here till I know what that is. Good night, Tasha. As soon as Lori tells me what an ablation is, I'm going to get off here. Because I'm going to get up early before my pterodactyls wake up so I can hopefully film this video. Why am I always uncentered in the camera? I read that as homework. Janice, I was about to say, what are you doing homework for? So like a DNC, kind of? Yeah, that wouldn't be my idea of housework either, Janice. I mean, fun either. No thanks. Alright, y'all, on that note, I'm out because now my uterus is hurting. Nah, I'm out. I'm out on that, no thanks. Alright, I love you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be fun. We're going to get a grocery haul. There might be a surprise video also going up tomorrow. Don't know yet. And we're going to have a live. Wow, y'all are just going to be tired of me tomorrow, y'all. I love you all. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Prayers and hugs to everybody.